And welcome back. Today we are going to be looking at Eksa's gaming headsets. These are going to be the top 3, and I got to tell you guys, I'm going to hook you guys up with a pretty good deal here. If you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I always try to get you guys here hooked up with the latest and greatest, and I got to say, this is some good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to give you guys the top 3. I'm going to give you guys 1, 2, and 3 right away so that way you guys know. Cool. So so what do we have here? We have the Start Engine BT. This is going to be my number 1, my E900, my number 2, and this is the one that we are going to start with. This is going to be the E900X. Now, I'm going to do a audio test, and I've tested these before. We've done some tests here with some gameplay, so make sure you guys do check out my dedicated videos. I gotta say, look at the build on this. The material is great. The headset here, the boom mic comes in and out, so that is great right there. The ears, when you do put them on, you can rotate them a little bit to the left and right, not really much, but it's more up and down there, so pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna look at this stuff here. For the back, we do have a rocker for your volume, which works great. You do have a mute button that's just gonna be a push for off and on. And then the last thing we're gonna do here is your power. Now, according to this, you can do wired and wireless. It says Eksa 5.8G lightning bolt wireless. Actually, it's all wireless. But you do have a 5.G wireless transmitter with a standard USB and USB-C. There is another jack port right there, so that's pretty good. This is up to 23 hours if you do have the lights off. Now with the lights off, I'm guessing it's gonna be that power button. You just push it off and on. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And just in case, so you guys know, for the microphone, the sensitivity, it's gonna be -38 over 3 dB. For talking, for indirectional and omnidirectional, it's -36 over 3 dB. Charging time on this is going to be USB-C, and I do have the USB port right here. So I'm gonna go ahead, and all I have to do is just plug this in like that, and now it says connected. So this thing powers it on, and that's it. I don't have to go on the Bluetooth on this one. So it is 7.1 sound, voice pure ENC, and then the Eksa 5.8G lightning bolt wireless. So let's go ahead and test the audio on this. I do like to check how it's supposed to feel, and I gotta tell you guys, the sound on this thing is amazing. Listen to this. So it's pretty good. I'm gonna hit that button there on the bottom, and just by double clicking it, the lights went off. If I double click it, it turns on. So just remember, with the lights on, with the lights off, it's up to 23 hours. Charging time is about 2.5 hours, so that's pretty good. The sound quality, again, just sounds great. You're gonna hear that great surround sound if you're playing any kind of shooting or fighting games. It's really, really good. Yeah, so very good stuff. Make sure you do charge it, and again, you can hardwire this through that aux cable right there. So very good. That is my number 3. And let's go ahead and take this off. There is a blue light button right there looking for the connection. So if you guys want a more detailed video on some of the audio stuff, I did do a video on that. So here is the E900 BT. So this is wireless Bluetooth wired connection, 20 ms ultra low latency. You do have the 2.4 gigahertz dongle, Eksa 7.1. Playtime on this one's gonna be about 50 hours, which is great. On the Bluetooth range, you're looking about 10 meters. Now here is the headphones itself. There is the Eksa, the microphone, again, pull it out, and again, it's always very, very flexible. This one, again, doesn't rotate too much on left and right, but up and down, it's gonna come out just fine, so pretty good. I feel like this part right here is like metal, so you get some pretty good quality stuff. And all the buttons are gonna be very similar to the other one, where you have the rocker, the mute is gonna be push, and then the power button. Now, this one, I do have it ranked a little bit higher because you do get more hours of playtime, but also the comfortability is much better on this one versus the other one. So I went ahead and powered it on. Looking for the Bluetooth here. Okay, so now that we're connected, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play. And I have to say, the sound on this thing is amazing. So go ahead and listen to this. yeah, some great stuff. Again, the audio on this thing is great. It feels extremely comfortable. The over-the-ear part, like I always have some funny ears, so for me, for something to fit very comfortable like this is great. And I do like the quality on the microphone, how it comes in and out. Some people do like this piece right here, the little muffle, the wind noise cover, so you can use it. For me, I really don't use it at all. But the material on this thing, if you're oily or sweaty or anything like that, this thing is actually very nice. It's not going to absorb and then crack unless you've been using it for a very long time. But again, there is going to be the light right there. So if you single click, it goes wireless mode. So yeah, there you go. Pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and power this guy off. Now I have to say my number one, it's going to be this one. This is the Start Engine BT. It's got the 7.1 wireless Bluetooth wired connection. It's also going to be 52 hours of playtime with the Bluetooth. It is crazy. It's got the lighting RGB. It comes with the charging cable, the 3.5 millimeter audio cable. Everything on this thing is a beast. So here is that device there. Now, the part for the microphone, you're gonna plug it in right here. Right now, we're just gonna be doing an audio test. Again, if you want more details, check out my previous videos. I did a detailed video on this one. So the rocker is gonna be down here. It's gonna be the same thing, push for mute, and then the power button. Very simple on how this is. Now this one, of course, it's not gonna move too much left and right. You do have a little bit more wiggle room, and then of course it opens. The quality on this thing just feels incredible. It feels very, very good. So let's go ahead and power this guy on and then see exactly how the sound looks like. Now, the one thing that I almost forgot is to pair this one, you have this little thing here, and then you got that little guy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plug this guy in just like this. And now it is connected. So very, very cool. Yeah, the sound on this thing is just amazing. Listen to this. Yeah, the balancing on this thing is incredible. It's less than 30 ms ultra latency, which is amazing. I have to say, when you're looking for something this good, yeah, it's pretty nice. So again, this is going to be my number one right here. So I want to give you guys a price real quick. Let's go ahead and line these up. You got your number one, number two, and then your number three. So for the Eksa E900X, you're looking at about 46 bucks. For the E900 BT, you're looking at about 89 bucks. And then for this one, you're looking at about 60 bucks. So they're relatively pretty close. For me, again, I do like this one just because you get more battery. It feels really, really good. This one is extremely comfortable. And this one is pretty well balanced. The hours, you get most on this one. You get 80 hours with the lights off on this one. And if you're going on Bluetooth mode play, you get about 100 hours on the lights off. This one, you get about 50 hours of playtime. And then this one, you get about 23 hours of playtime. So pretty good options. They all sound great. They're all extremely comfortable. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I always try to get you guys hooked up with the latest and greatest stuff, and these are gonna be great. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.